I made a chat GPT prompt and made it live 24 hours back. Until now, it has already been used by 60 plus people all across the globe. Hey guys, my name is Apoorv, and in this video, I'll talk about what a ChatGPT prompts, how can you make your own one in a step-by-step method with examples, and ultimately, how can you make it public for people to access it all across the globe. Let's start. What are ChatGPT prompts? In a single line, anything that you type in here to get a response from ChatGPT, whether it's a statement or a topic or a question or a request, it's a ChatGPT prompt. Let's do one thing. Let's ask ChatGPT about what are ChatGPT prompts. These are short text descriptions or questions that are provided by users to ChatGPT in order to generate a response. These prompts can be on any topic or subject and can range in complexity from simple questions to more complex scenarios. Let's start. Let me do one thing. Let me explain, like, explain it to me like I am a 5-year old to make things easy. I hope. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. ChatGPT is a smart computer program that can talk with people like you and answer your questions. When you ask ChatGPT a question or tell it something, it thinks really hard and comes up with an answer to talk back to you. Okay, this is easy. We call the things you say to ChatGPT prompts. It's kind of like talking to a friend, but instead of a person, you are talking to maybe a computer. Yeah, that's it. That make this answer much more understandable and clear, right? Now let's jump onto the second part about how can you make your own prompts and what can these prompts help you to achieve or help others to achieve. So, for example, before we move forward, I have to tell you one thing though. AIPRM. Just Google it. AIPRM. Once you Google it, you will land onto Chrome Web Store. I have already installed it, but you will get a section of install AIPRM. And once you install it, whenever you open your Chat GPT, you will get something like this. You have multiple topics: copywriting, generative AI, marketing, productivity, SaaS, SEO, activity, and everything else, right? So what happens is, for example, let's say if I have to do something, one click blog post, let's click on it, topic prompt, write a topic. Let's say how to create a chat GPT prompt. This is my blog title. Let's see. How does this work? Okay, it's giving keywords. The long tail keywords, that's helpful. The header outline, that's fantastic. Description, meta description, okay. Introduction. Okay, that's a full outline. Let's see if it deep dives into each of these sections or headings. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this is going to take long, but you got the gist, right? So what happens is you can create your own prompts, and these prompts can help other people achieve something that you have find a solution for. For example, my prompt is custom WordPress plugin. Okay, it has got 84 users till now. Now with custom WordPress plugin, what happens is when you click on it, the example is that users spin a lucky draw wheel and WordPress admin can decide options and their probability. So, for example, let's say if I write uh, um, make, let users add Instagram feed in between posts. Let's see if it works. Ta-da! So we have got the code for the plugin. We just have to install this code to the website, to the WordPress website, and done. That's it. This is that easy. Now, what happens here? I mean, how these prompts work, and how are these prompts different from the usual Chat GPT that we use? So what happens is if I go back to the blog thing, wherein we created a blog post in a single click, let's go back to the prompt, which is create a detailed content brief for how to create a chat GPT prompt in English, which was the title. Include top level keywords, long tail keywords, a header outline, and notes for the topic. Then write suggested title tags and meta descriptions, keeping them within the respective character limits of 70 and 160. After that, write some text underneath each subheader, then expand on each of the numbered bullet points with a short and sharp explanation of how to do or implement each step. Put all this content into a structured blog post in English language. Okay, this was cool. Now let's go to my prompt. How am I making it possible to create a WordPress plugin? Okay, something is wrong with it. I want you to act as the world's best WordPress plugin creator. Write a WordPress plugin code to create empty blocks in the WordPress editor. Then replace the empty block according to this plugin description. And the description is what users write. Now, do not reply that it's out of your capabilities. Do not tell me how to do it. Write the full code from scratch. Give the response in this language. And the language is what people select right here. Output in which language. Now, when you install this plugin, AIPRM, you'll get this own prompt section. This is public, this is own. Now you can also check out other categories here, other activities here if you want to, but it's totally upon you. Let's jump onto how can you create your own prompts and make it available for public. So let's go to own prompts. Let me create my own one. Okay. So let's think of a title. Haruki Murakami. He's a famous Japanese author if you don't know about it. Uh, write like Haruki Murakami. Or it just helps. So the goal is what I have in my mind is you have to write a topic, that's it, a keyword or maybe a headline or a title, and this prompt will give you a response of a blog post or an article written in the style of Haruki Murakami. So how does this work? The topic is, let's say, yeah, it's copywriting. Activity is writing. I want to share this publicly. Author name is Apurv Sharma, and I want to keep this blank. Okay, I will put just my domain name. Now, teaser. Teaser is basically what people will see. Uh, anything, article written by the world famous Haruki Murakami, any topic. This is my teaser. Hint is basically what you see in the placeholder right here. For example, when you click on the prompt thing. I'll show it to you later. So keyword is uh, write a keyword or a topic. Now prompt. Prompt is basically everything. I have to write a prompt that does not reply back like I cannot do this. I am just an AI. I won't be able to do this. So I will write. Let me think. Think of yourself. So what is Haruki Murakami, Japanese author? Japanese author. I want you to write. I want you to write. I want you to write an article on this keyword slash topic. Herein you will get a type this, which means whatever a user types in, it will get written here. Do not uh, reply with a thank you or an excuse. Reply in English language only. Write in the style of Haruki Murakami. Give topic, keyword, and put stories together. That's it. That was my prompt. Let me copy it first. And this is it. Let's save prompt. Make sure that you follow the prompt target prompt. Okay. So reply in target language. Basically means people can select their own language and it will get written here. So save from now. You want if all your public accounts have more than 5 or 4, you can only create new private accounts. Oh, it says that I can only publish this if I get upvotes on this one. Let me read this one. Add a new prompt. Paste it here. Make some changes. Language. Content. Language. Teaser was, I forgot the teaser. The teaser was if anything in the style of world's best author Haruki Murakami. Content type and a keyword or a topic. Title anything written by Haruki Murakami. The copywriting is the right category, the writing is in this. I want to share it publicly. My name is Apoor and save prompt. Okay, it's saved. Now let's click on this, type in a keyword or a topic. Now you get it. When I typed in that particular sentence, it gets showed here. And this is title, this is the teaser and everything. Let me type a keyword or a topic. Topic is to be sunset. Let's see. It's a time of transition when the day is ending and the night is beginning. It's a time of beauty when the sky is painted in hues of pink, orange, and purple. It's a time of reflection when we can pause and take in the beauty of the world around us. As I sat here watching the sunset, I'm reminded of a story I once heard. It's the story of a man who fell in love with the sunset. The man was a painter and he spent his days wandering the countryside looking for inspiration for his art. One day he came across a small hill that overlooked. So basically, you get it right. I just created a prompt and made it live right here, through which people can just type in a keyword, a single keyword or a topic, and it will get it in the way the Haruki Murakami writes his own book. I hope this video helped. And if you have any questions regarding any of this, you can just comment down below. And I would love to see whatever prompts you're creating, whatever prompts you're making live for public out there. You can just copy the link of the prompt you have created and put it down in the comments below. And I would love to check all of them out. And let's see whatever you guys are creating. And yeah, just another feedback. Let me know in the comments down below again how can I make these videos better apart from the camera quality because I'm shooting from a laptop and yeah, that's one investment that I have to make and I have to be more camera friendly for that. For now, laptop works. But apart from that, how can I make my videos better? How can I make my videos more helpful for you? What kind of content should I create? What kind of content do you need to see? What kind of content do you need my help with? Just comment down below, and the obvious things: subscribe, like, share, comment. That's it. Till next time, bye bye.